Alright guys, as you probably aware, the NFL schedule just released yesterday. And of course, you might see some leaks on social media before that. So all I'm gonna do is review the Packers schedule, the regular season, not preseason. Yeah, on my phone, I'm gonna show you what teams we play and predict. So you guys know how this works. So anyway, week 1 versus the Lions, week 2 versus the Commanders. Both games at home, 0-2, because the Lions gonna prove that last year we're trying to get revenge on last year against Washington. And speaking of them, they're gonna prove that for the Commanders, they're gonna prove that last year wasn't a fluke. Shit, we could be 0-2. Week 3 at Cleveland, that should be a win. Week 4 against the Cowboys, prime time. We should be beat the Cowboys, but then again, we could be 0-4. Week 5, bye week. So yeah, we at 2-2, lose our first 2 games, and win 2 in a row. So we 2-2. Week 6 versus home against Cincinnati, that's a loss. We 2-3. Week 7 at Arizona, that's a win. Should we 3-3? Week 8 at Pittsburgh, that's a loss, because I'll say this to the one Steelers fan: if you know who you are, I'm not gonna mention your name, but if you know who you are, good luck, because y'all gonna belt the ass because y'all had our number, and I'm pretty sure you guys are still upset about the Super Bowl 45. So anyway, that's a loss. So we at 2-3, yeah, 3-4. We at 3-4. Versus the Panthers at home in week 9, that's a win. So we're 4-4 at the home against the Eagles Monday night, that's a loss. We're 4-5 at the Giants. Wait, what? Yeah, we're at the Giants. So we're 5-5. Hold on, I think I screwed that up. Bengals lost, so we're 2-3. Cardinals, that's a win. So 3-3 at the Steelers. We're 3-4. The Panthers 4-4. Lost against the Eagles 4-5. The Giants 5-5. Yeah, we're 500. We're 5-5. Home against the Vikings week 12. That's a win. Lions at Detroit for Thanksgiving Day. So we're 6-5. At the Broncos 7-5. At the Bears in week 16. 9-5. I think I screwed that up. I'm sorry. We're 10-5. At the Ravens, that's a loss. We'd be 10-6. And depending on what happened in week 17, 18, because the NFL added another game to the schedule. If we're not worried about playoff seeding, or if we're not worried about playoff seeding, we might rest our players, so we might lose against the Vikings. So we're 10-7. So yeah, this schedule could be different. We can go. I can see the Packers go 10-6. 13-3-1. Not 13-3-1. Yeah, we can win about 13 games, or we can. And realistically, I can see them around 11-10 games like last year, or we can go 4-12-1. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do. It's basically up to Jordan Love to see how. Hey, if we can rebound from the injury and we get our luck going our way. So yeah. So anyway, see you guys later.